Hiring internationally isn't automatically cheaper, and companies that only compare salaries usually discover that too late. Many companies assume that hiring internationally is less expensive because salaries may be lower in certain regions. But comparing salary levels alone rarely reflects the true cost of global employment. Think of the base salary as just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface lies a complex structure of taxes, benefits, and regulatory requirements that can double your initial budget. Understanding this full cost structure is essential for making informed workforce decisions. Today, we're breaking down the 5 key pillars of international employment costs. Let's start with the most visible pillar: direct compensation. While base salary is the starting point, the fully loaded cost includes several mandatory components. In many regions, you are legally required to provide a 13th or even 14th month salary. Additionally, mandatory healthcare and pension contributions are often managed as a percentage of the gross pay. Employer contributions to Social Security systems are the biggest hidden variable. In some European or Latin American countries, these can add 30 to 45% on top of the base salary. Don't forget local customary benefits, such as transportation allowances, meal vouchers, or mandatory profit sharing, which are standard in many markets. The second pillar is compliance. Beyond the paycheck, you're paying for the administrative infrastructure required to stay legal in a foreign jurisdiction. This includes drafting localized employment contracts, adhering to strict termination laws, and monitoring working hour limits that can differ wildly from your home country. Data privacy is a major cost factor. Complying with GDPR in Europe or LGPD in Brazil requires specialized IT infrastructure and often a dedicated data protection officer. Managing these obligations requires coordination between HR, legal, and finance teams. You aren't just paying an employee, you're managing a cross-border regulatory relationship. Formation expenses are just the beginning. You'll face ongoing costs for corporate tax compliance, annual filings, and often the requirement to appoint local directors. These obligations remain in place whether you have 1 employee or 100. For many companies, the overhead of a local entity is prohibitive for small-scale expansion. This brings us to our 4th pillar, the employment model. Choosing how you hire is as important as who you hire. An employer of record, or EOR, handles all local compliance and payroll for a fixed service fee, allowing you to hire in days instead of months without a local entity. Be careful with the contractor model. Hiring contractors who perform the work of employees can lead to massive fines and back tax liabilities, a hidden cost that can bankrupt a project. Our 5th and final pillar is currency risk. Global payroll means dealing with fluctuating exchange rates and expensive cross-border transfer fees. In high inflation markets, you may need to adjust salaries semi-annually just to maintain the employee's purchasing power, adding another layer of budget volatility. Because these factors are so complex, we highly recommend consulting with an international hiring partner or an EOR expert before finalizing your expansion budget. Global hiring is a powerful growth engine, but sustainability depends on modeling the real total cost of employment from day one. When done correctly, you gain access to exceptional talent and new markets while maintaining full compliance and financial predictability. In summary, always look beyond the base salary. The real cost is a combination of direct pay, statutory obligations, and the administrative model you choose. In our next video, we'll explore the world of global payroll, how it works, why it's complex, and the technology companies use to manage it. If you want to build teams without borders, subscribe and like our videos to follow the Global Hiring Guide series. We're here to simplify your international journey. If this video helped you, please share it with your network. Your support helps us bring more high-quality insights to you. See you in the next video.